Hey guys, so tonight we are making garlic Alfredo stuffed shells. Exactly what to call this. So you're going to need a box of the jumbo shells, garlic. You can either buy it minced or cut it yourself, or if you really don't like fresh, you can do powder. You're just gonna have to use a different amount of more. Butter, heavy cream, and we're doing the plant-based heavy cream, which you guys have seen before. It's healthier for you. And then Parmesan, and again, this is a dairy-free version of Parmesan. And then salt and pepper. And then we decided to do a rotisserie chicken, and I went ahead and I've already deboned it, so this is all the chicken. You can use a couple of chicken breasts for this or do what we're doing. I just did the quicker version this time. So I've got the water boiling, and I'm going to start the noodles once the water boils, and you want to cook them al dente. And it's just basically cooking them enough so that you can open them to stuff them with the cream and the chicken. All right, so while I'm waiting on the water, turn your stove on 375, and I'm gonna start with the cream sauce while I wait for those noodles, because it would be a lot easier for this to be cooled down before you try to stuff the noodles. You definitely don't want to burn yourself. All right, so 4 tablespoons of butter. All right, I've got the butter melting. I'm gonna go ahead and add the garlic. It is 4 tablespoons. And if you decide to do garlic powder instead of fresh garlic, to be honest, I don't know. I don't really use garlic powder very much, but I would assume you probably just want to do like 2 tablespoons. Unless you're William, and you can never have too much garlic. So there's that. All right, I'm gonna let this saute up just a little bit. Get fragrant. Start trying a new drink. It's pretty good. It's no refined sugars, plant powered, almond milk instead of regular milk, and it has 60 milligrams of caffeine. I like it. All right, I'm gonna add my shells. So weird. All right, once you've got these sauteed really well, I guess really to your liking, I like mine to look a little brown like this. You're gonna add 1 cup of your heavy cream. You're gonna add 1/2 cup of your Parmesan. It's 1 cup of Parmesan for this recipe, but you're only gonna add 1/2 of it to this mixture. Give this a good stir. Of course, salt and pepper to taste. It's kind of hot, so I can't touch it all the way, but you know. You want to be able to open them like this, but you can see it's not done all the way because these are going to cook in the oven after you fill them, so just don't overcook your noodles. Just enough where you can open them up to fill them. I'm going to reserve, it says 1/2, but I'm not gonna do 1/2 because I have a lot more chicken than what this called for. I'm just gonna save, I don't know what that is, maybe a little bit more than 1/4 cup. We're going to add your chicken to your sauce. I'm gonna do it the other way, in case I have too much chicken. I won't get stuck not having enough sauce, because we do have a lot of chicken. All right, you're gonna take a little bit of your mixture and you're gonna spread it on your casserole dish. This is just gonna be to help the noodles stick after you fill them and stick them on here. And really, I guess you can fill them however you like. I'm gonna try not to go crazy with it. All right, you're gonna take the rest of the sauce that you made and you're going to put it on top of the noodles. All right, I ended up having some chicken and the sauce left over, so I just topped the noodles with it. I will say, if you cook the whole box of noodles like I just did, you're probably gonna wanna triple this recipe. I doubled it, and it's not horrible, but I really wanted this coated more, but going with it. All right, and you're gonna take that last other half of your Parmesan cheese. You're going to coat the top of your noodles. You're gonna cover this with foil. We're gonna put it in the oven and let it bake for 25 minutes. All right, here's the finished noodles. And then I made some homemade carrots.